Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming here today. My name is Pham Anh Tuan and I'm going to present you some recent problems which new business have to face today. I would like to divide my talk into three main points. First of all, I would like to put you through the business definition, but later on, in fact, I will show you the main problem, give you some advice and solution. My talk will last about 10 minutes, so if you have any question, I would like to answer at the end of my presentation. So we start now. Firstly, I would like to take a look at its definition. According to Oxford Dictionary, business is the activities of making, selling, and buying goods and services to the target market. They are created based on demand and a lack of supply in the market. And startup entity is developed with the intent of profiting financially. To build up, what we have here is brand new images, enthusiastic employees, and above all is brand new business idea and strategies. Next is problem. Firstly, I would like to give you some figure about failure percentage of new business through 8 years running. As you can see from the screen, there is a marginal increase from 25% in year 1 to 71% in year 10. What's a remarkable number? Don't panic, but we are here today to find out problem and solution. I will divide them into 5 categories. First is poor market research. Secondly, I will talk about bad business plan and financial shortage. Next, I will give you wrong fiscal motivation. And last but by no means least, I will show you the bad business location. Now, let's start at poor market research. A common problem for new businesses is that they overestimate the size of the potential market. All products and services have one or more target demographics. About best business plan, the fact remains that too many entrepreneurs subscribe to the paper napkin fantasy. What you need is an ingenious idea subscribed on a napkin and the millions start rolling in. Another problem for new businesses is that they rush a product or service to market without a clear focus. The result is that the business owner ends up chasing many potential markets and new products. Well, financial shortage is always our headache. A most common problem of new businesses is trying to beat competition by offering lower prices. In a 2004 survey of new business closures, 79% of respondents cited starting out with too little money, which as a chief cause of their failure. Next is strong fiscal motivation. We make mistakes because we take a huge financial risk for the wrong reason. Too many entrepreneurs are motivated chiefly by the desire to be their own bosses. The truth is that you always have one boss, the customer. And you might even find out that a cranky customer is even harder to deal with than a grumpy boss. Last but by no means least is choosing a best business location. A common new business mistake is to assume that you need an office or a storefront immediately. If the house is just to allow a small businesses, then use the space you are already paying for. Many services, such as plumbing service, cleaning service, or roofing operation, don't need an office at all. Now I would like to give you some advice which are respectively relevant to the problem above. About market research, take a prototype of your product to a technology and hardware shop and solicit feedback from attendees and vendors. Pay particular attention to negative feedbacks. One common mistake of entrepreneurs is to filter out everything but the most positive comments. It will cost you much less time and money to fix a problem in a prototype state than to make changes when you are already in production. Next is business plan. The truth is that no business has ever succeeded without a detailed and thorough business plan. All good business plans should include honest sales projection based on solid market research and competitive analysis. I think we will take a deeper look at financial saving. One way to save startup capital is that as simply as possible. A common mistake of new businesses is to invest heavily in unnecessary luxuries such as a fancy office chair or even an office at all. Many successful businesses begin in the home. Don't run out and hire 10 employees or launch an expensive campaign. Be patient and start slowly. Remember, don't let your cash flow problem sneak up on you. Next is motivation. The greatest motivation for starting a new business, not surprisingly, is to make money. That you will take the necessary steps to ensure that your business plan is sharp, your product is of the high quality, and your employees are well trained. Finally, I will give you some advice about choosing the business location. If you are convinced that you will need to rent a space for your new business, then it should be part of your business plan. Make a detailed list of the location's requirements and ask yourselves this question. How much space do you need? Do you want high foot traffic? Will you need parking? Do you need visibility, or is it okay to be tucked away in a suburban office park? What are your zoning requirements? Then you need to do research in the rental market. I think you should consider consulting with a commercial real estate agent who really knows about the local market. Once you have price in mind, lock it into your budget and don't be tempted to splurge on the perfect location. Also remember to budget for improvement or alterations that you need to be made to your location. This is the end of my presentation, so if you have any questions, please contact me through my email phamtuan@gmail.com. Thanks for listening.